Hello everyone, welcome to episode 2 of The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. In our last episode we started the game, got the shield and sword, and made our way into the Deku Tree. And this is where we're starting off. It's our first dungeon, so let's get going. So these are also Deku Babas, but they're a little bit different, you can see. These guys will lunge at us. If we get them while they're lungy, if we'll hit them like that and they'll stand straight up, and then we can get a stick from them. But if we kill them, like, I just want to kill you normal. Oh, you jerk. There we go. If we kill them like that, oh, I went too fast for once. We get a Deku Nut. These are basically like flash bombs. Where do I want it? Guess I'll set it to down. Yeah, basically you can stun enemies with them, like like that. I don't really use them. Deku sticks are way more useful, just generally. Come on, you suck. Alright. What? I guess I'll talk to her. Look, Link, you can see down below this web using up. Oh, that's right. If you hit up, you go in first person view. And we can see that there is indeed some stuff down there. We're not going down there yet. Alright, heart. Now, we can't climb up there. Oh, I was going to say it, Navi. Look at this wall, the vines glowing on it. Maybe a rough surface, maybe you can climb. Yes, I was going to say that. Jerk. Anyway, we can't climb on these yet because there are school wall tulas. Be careful not to touch it. And the thing is, when you get too close to them, if you're on the wall, they'll actually turn red and attack you. I'll see if I can show you without actually getting hit. Yep, it's actually purple. They turn purple, and then they kind of lunge at you. So it's important to keep your distance and kill them before you start climbing the wall, or just be super patient, I guess. We got ourselves the dungeon map. If you've ever watched my channel and any of the Zelda games, the dungeon maps in these games are either super useful or super not. This one's okay because it actually does highlight the rooms, and you can see the rooms you've not been in. And it's glowing, the one I'm in. And I think I keep pressing B to exit the menu, but it's actually start. I think I press A to open doors. I hate you. This is why people don't like her. Because she interrupts. I think the compass in this game actually shows treasure chests too, so. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Forgive me, master. If I give you a clue, will you let me go? When you jump off a high cliff, if you hold forward, you will roll on the ground when you land and won't get hurt from the fall. I can't guarantee it will work, though, if the cliff is really, really high. Hehehe. Well, try it if you're feeling bold. Wahahaha. Deku scrubs, you know what I mean? Always doing stuff. There we go. We get ourselves the slingshot, I believe. And it comes with some seeds. The seeds are the ones, the ammo for this weapon. The Fairy Slingshot. Very, very nice weapon. It's actually Link's only ranged weapon when he, for now. If you want to shoot right away, when you first press C, hold down a little longer and get a seed ready. Typically, though, you know, that was what I should have done, is not use the platform to climb over, and just used it to get back. These are Deku seeds, small heart seeds you can use as bullets in my slingshot. So I guess I'll demonstrate. Because that's the trick. You jump over, you use the platform, the platform crumbles away, and then you have no way to get back. Unless, of course, you use... let's see, where do I want it? I guess that. So she's Z-targeting the ladder for me. Look, something is hanging up here. It looks like an old ladder. Of course it does. Because it's what it is. There we go. So you can Z-target with it. You can also regular... I didn't want to waste it. I couldn't put it away. You can also just aim yourself. It's a little more complicated that way, though. And now we can actually take care of those skull wall tulas and climb on ahead to the next area. Let me get that coin first. Let me get that coin first. Hold on. Navi's pretty good at going where you need her to be in terms of Z-targeting. That's a good shot, if I do say so myself. Yeah, things get a little more complicated on this level. As you can see, there's just spiders everywhere. Over here we have a big Skulltula. Its soft belly is its weak point. So these guys, they'll come down, and when they turn, you pop them. But if you get too close, they'll do like a spin that'll damage you. 2 sword hits. You could also use your slingshot if you're so inclined, but I am not. And you can always tell where they are. If you look at the ground, right there, you can see the circular shadow. That's how you know. Ooh, I barely got him. You don't want to get too close too soon, though, because that's when they'll do their little spin attack. I really don't have to kill these guys, but I just want to. There we go. Oh no, the nuts fell. Oh well. Now here's our first little puzzle. Before I do this, though, I'm going to go ahead and kill that guy. Alright, and then this guy, he's not so much a threat, it's just he's in the way. So I'm going to kill him as well. Just to make sure he's out of the way. So what we want to do here is we want to light the torches. Well, no, we don't want to light the torch yet. That's to get out. What we want to do, go ahead and get that ready though, is press this, which brings the platforms up. You got plenty of time. Actually, like plenty of time. So the first place we're going to come is over here, and we're going to kill this thing. This is a golden Skulltula. So we got ourselves a gold Skulltula token, proving we destroyed it. So these will be hidden all over the world, sometimes very, very well hidden. Got a heart. Didn't need it. Didn't need it at all. This time, we'll make it all the way across. And here, I think, is the compass. See the hidden location of many things in the dungeon. Let's take a quick look. So let's see. Does it? Yeah, it does show a treasure chest. So that's useful. Instead of just telling us where the boss is, like, that's not as useful. This is a lot more useful, in my opinion. But anyway, I keep pressing the button. I didn't mean to do that. I gotta start remembering that. Because in most modern games, to exit out of a menu, press B, you know? Anyway, here's a Deku Baba in case you're out of Deku sticks, because it's the only way to get out of the room. You gotta light the torch. So if you slash your sword while you have your stick out, you can actually save your stick. Don't tell me the monsters respawned. So I killed them all earlier for no reason, because they're all coming back anyway. So according to the map, I missed something before on the second floor. I'm trying to figure out what it was. Kind of annoyed at that, to be honest with you. So I'm actually going to go check it out. Oh, yeah, I completely forgot about this one. I don't think it's anything important, but... yeah, it's just a stupid heart. Wasn't even worth the trip. I'll meet you guys back on the top floor. It's really weird climbing after having played Breath of the Wild. It's never gonna feel the same. The climbing in that game is just so good. Okay, so after that little distraction, we are here. My money keeps falling down the hole. And the trick, of course, is to jump, land on the webbing, and oh, that hurt. That really sucked. That's not what I wanted to do at all. I wanted to land in the water. But anyway, so now we're in the very bottom chamber here. And there's really not much we can do on this side. We do have another gold. Oh, it takes two. I forgot. It takes 2 shots to kill these guys. Got myself some hearts to make up for the one I lost by falling like 100 feet. Alright, and from here, we'll go ahead and... not what I meant, but that works. We needed that anyway. So you can do this a couple of ways. I think I can... no, too far. Okay, I'm going to do a backflip then. You should be able to do a backflip from up here in that case. Alright, not too far. No? Well, whatever. I know it's gettable without having to use the block. There we go. You just got to do a roll jump. So roll off the edge, and then you get a little bit more distance. Yeah, okay, we got more hearts. These are just useless little treasure chests. All right, so what we want to do is we want to come over here and burn down this web. Cool. So this is a Deku scrub. It will hide in the grass if you get close to it. Bounce the nuts. It spits back at it. And he'll go ahead and give me a hint. There we go. Please forgive me, master. I'll never do it again. If you spare me, I'll teach you something cool. You will never beat my brothers up ahead unless you punish them in the proper order. The order is 2, 3, 1. 23 is number 1. I've memorized that because it's, I don't know. Do you think me a traitor? Yes, I do, actually. I just have that memorized because, I don't know, 23 is number 1. It's just such a weird thing to say. Here we have a eyeball we can poke. After you get in the water, if you hold down A, you can dive. I bet there are some interesting things underwater. I bet you're wrong. Alright, so this is a... excuse me. One of the more complicated things about this game is gauging where you are when you're in the water trying to dive for something. And what we want to do here... Oh, I'm off by quite a bit. What we want to do here, you can use your shadow. There we go. Not too far now. What we want to do is dive and then get back out of the water because this is going to drain the water. It's going to cause the platform floating in the water to be lower. That way we can duck under the spiky. Otherwise it hits you. Then we can get across. And it gives you plenty of time. So you don't have to rush too far. Or too fast. You can rush slowly because apparently that's what... Anyway. Rushing is always fast. I don't know why I said that. Any hoodles. Now she's going to teach us about pushing. You know, they did have an instruction manual that came with this game. So it's still... Oh my god, I just want to skip it! It's a little irritating that you can't skip that. I know why they do it, because if you skip it and you don't know what you're supposed to do next and you're stuck, it's still annoying though. All right. And this one we gotta light the 2 torches. So, and that one Deku Baba keeps respawning in case you were a derp and you screw it up. I'm at full seeds, but I could always use more rupees. Now here, this guy is not even facing me, so he's stupid. I'm gonna go ahead and kill him. And then you don't want to go into the room because if you look up, you'll see those 3 egg-looking things. Those are enemies, and if you get too close, they'll actually hatch. So you want to hit them from as far away as you can. Oops. Oh, come on, that was a hit. There we go. You want to hit the, I guess, the part where they're actually touching the wall. They're not hard, but the problem is I don't want to get surrounded. So I just want to go ahead and kill them from afar. So here we have 2 places we can go. I'm going to go ahead and do the close one first. Now we cannot get past here. This wall is unbreakable to us currently. That means we are going to have to come back if we want whatever's in there. And I don't actually remember what's in there, to be perfectly honest with you. Alright, this is going to put us back into the first room we landed in, but on the other side of the water that we couldn't reach before. Cool. And also, the dungeon design in this game is just so good. And the puzzles, they're not like, you know, hard puzzles, but they're clever enough that they get you thinking, at least a tiny bit. All right. The reason we want that, I did not see him there. The reason we want that, gosh, I am just walking into damage right now. The reason we want that platform out like that isn't just so we can like come back if we want easier. It's actually no link. No. It's actually so we can get across with a lit stick. Because we got to burn down the webbing on the floor. And you just want to roll. Roll. There we go. I think I lost that stick. No big deal though. Now here we can dive or we can use the vine. I want to make sure I aim my fall, so I don't hurt myself like I did last time. So remember, 23 is number 1. There we go. And then we talk to this one. I'm not going to chase him. You just stand by his home and he'll come back and talk to you. How did you know our secret? How irritating. It's so annoying that I'm going to reveal the secret of Queen Gohma to you. In order to administer the coup de grace to the queen, strike your sword while she's stunned. Oh, Queenie. Sorry about that. Cool. We got a heart. I'm going to go ahead and grab these little plants, these little shrubs. Yes, they do have one. And we're about to encounter our first boss, Queen Gohma. I'm going to actually cough real quick. I'm going to mute my... Give me 1 second. Alright, sorry about that. So anyway, we're about to fight our first boss. Let's take a look at the boss. You can see her right there. That giant spider-looking thing. This is Queen Gohma, of course. And she will actually lay eggs that hatch into the little Gohma larva, which are the things that we shot off the ceiling a little while ago. Unfortunately, we probably are going to have to fight a couple of them here. You can hear her moving around like a gross. And in order to get her to come down, you actually have to look at her. Make eye contact. Single eye contact. Parasitic armored arachnid. Oh my gosh. There we go. Alright, now she's gonna climb. And what we want to do is stun her while she's laying eggs. Her eye will turn red. There we go. Wow, I'm inside her. That's weird. Okay. This is rinse and repeat. And if you're not dumb like me and don't walk into her, you could do this easily without taking any damage. There we go. She disintegrates, which is pretty cool. And she leaves behind her heart, which we will eat to gain her powers. Sweet. Got a heart container, life energy increased by 1 heart. Walk into the glowing blue light, and we are done. Well done, Link. Thou hast verily demonstrated thy courage. I knew that thou wouldst be able to carry out my wishes. Now I have yet more to tell ye. Wouldst thou listen? Yes, let's listen. Now listen carefully. A wicked man of the desert cast this dreadful curse upon me. We have seen this man in our dreams. This evil man ceaselessly uses his vile, sorcerer's powers in his search for the sacred realm that is connected to Hyrule. For it is in that sacred realm that one will find a divine relic, the Triforce, which contains the essence of the gods. Before time began, before spirits and life existed, 3 golden goddesses descended upon the chaos that was Hyrule. Din, the goddess of power. Nairu, the goddess of wisdom. And Feror, the goddess of courage. Din. With her strong flaming arms, she cultivated the land and created the Red Earth. Nairu poured her wisdom onto the earth and gave the spirit of law to the world. And Feror, with her rich soul, produced all life forms who would uphold the law. The 3 great goddesses, their labors completed, departed for the heavens, and golden sacred triangles remained at the point where the goddesses left the world. Since then, the sacred triangles have become the basis of our providence. Wait, yeah, and the resting place of the triangles has become the sacred realm. That actually went by really fast. Anyway, I love that creation story for this series. I think it's really cool. Thou must never allow the desert man in black armor to lay his hands on the sacred Triforce. Thou must never suffer that man with his evil heart to enter the sacred realm of legend. That evil man who cast the death curse upon me and sapped my power. Death curse? Because of that curse, my end is nigh, but we saved you. Though your valiant efforts to break the curse were successful, I was doomed before you started. Yes, I will pass away soon, but do not grieve for me. I have been able to tell you of these important matters. This is Hyrule's final hope. Link, go now to Hyrule Castle. There thou will surely meet the Princess of Destiny. Take this stone with you, the stone that man wanted so much that he cast a curse on me. You got the Kokiri's Emerald. This is the spiritual stone of the forest, now entrusted to you by the Great Deku Tree. The future depends upon thee, Link. Thou art courageous. Navi the fairy, help Link to carry out my will. I entreat ye, Navi. Goodbye. Dude, and just like that, let's go to Hyrule Castle, Link. Goodbye, Great Deku Tree. Link doesn't even say anything, just goes. Get out of my way, I will cut you. Hey, Link, what did you do? The Great Deku Tree, did he die? How could you do a thing like that? It's all your fault. Whatever, dude. You couldn't possibly understand. But okay, this is actually where we're going to go ahead and cut it. We actually have quite a lot to do in the next episode, so I'm going to save all of that for next time as we exit the Kokiri Forest and head over to Hyrule Castle. So thank you for joining me for this episode of The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time, and I will catch you next time.